Hey everybody, Susan here. So I have another fun fold for you. We're going to be doing this one, which is kind of like a mini card on a card, and you can do it either direction. Okay, so whichever way you want to lay out your DSP or your stamp images, or sometimes think about the way your sentiments are going to fit. So at first I was going to make mine this way for you guys, but then I decided to pair it with the Wonderful Life, and I want to use it as a sending birthdays. So this one has to go this way. So I'm going to end up making my card this orientation for you today. But you could do either way, but sometimes you have to think about which way your sentiments are going to fit. So keep that in mind when you do this one in the future. Okay, so here we go. We're going to cut our paper, and then we will build the card. So I'm going to start with the base layers. Okay, so I haven't even printed out your tutorials yet, so I don't have the printed tutorial here for the video, but you have it in front of you when you're doing this and watching. So that's all that really matters. Okay, so I'm going to start with 8.5 by 11. Okay, and here's something. If you're only going to make one of these, think about making the second and third layers first. Okay, and this is why. You need an 8.5 by 4 and an 8.5 by 2.5. So if I have 8.5, I can cut it at 4. Okay, and then the second one I need at 2.5. So I can just slide this over to 2.5. And then I need the base, which is 4.25 by 5.5. So I'm going to turn this and cut it at 5.5. That's scrap. And then I'm going to go this way and do it at 4.25. Okay. Now, the 8.5 by 2.5 needs to be scored at 4.25. So tuck your cutting blade away and do the scoring at 4.25. And the 8.5 by 4 needs to be scored at 5.25. So 5.25, and again score it at 5.25. Okay, so those are the base layers of our card. So we've got this, and then this one's going to go on, and then this one's going to get tucked in like that. Okay, but now we need to cut our DSP. So I'm going to go back to looking at my template this way. Now, like I said, I'm going to do my orientation in this direction. So I want to keep that in mind when I'm cutting my pattern paper. So top layer is going to be my fishies. This is from the Let's Go Fishing DSP. So I know I need 2.25 by 4. I want my 4 to go this way, so I'm going to go 2.25 like this, cutting. And then turn it, and I need 4 inches. So let's see, got 6. I want to have this guy fully on there, so that should work. And then just turn this around and trim it down to 4. Okay, so there's going to be my front piece there. Then I've decided I want this piece to be the flies. I think that's kind of cute, and I like all these colors. So this one I need 3.25 by 3. And this one's not so directional, so I can first cut off my 3, and then cut off my 3.75. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then my inside piece, we will worry about. This piece is going to be 5 by 3.75. Okay, so 5 by 3.75. So again, I'm going to go 3.75. Now this piece doesn't really matter direction-wise either, so. And then 5. Okay, let's build our card. Here are my sections, so let me kind of lay it out. This is going to go in here. That comes down. This one's going to go here. This one's going to get tucked in. And this one's going to go there. Alright, let's build our card. Easy peasy, right? Lots of layers. Just follow the instructions. You'll get it done. And then put your pieces together. So, let's put this one on first. Come on, adhesive. There we go. Okay, there's one. And then this one's going to get two. One's going on the inside, and then one's going to go on that front flap. So guys, if you're enjoying all these fun folds, one, please send me the photos after you've done your cards. Love seeing that you guys are actually building them and enjoying them and learning from them. And then, bonus to that is when you send me cards that you've used the template and made your own from your supplies for whatever the occasion might be. That's even more fun to see. Alright, so got all our pieces on. So this one's going to get mounted to this back piece. Okay, so you're just going to put this on and position it just like you would a card front, right? Everything gets set in just a little bit from the edges. Just a little bit from the edges. Okay, now this one, same idea. You're going to put your adhesive on, and then think of it this way, right? It's going to go in like this, but just open this up and position it in the middle. Okay, top, bottom, right, left. Just position it in the middle. Hold that down for a second, and then this will open up, this will go over, and that'll go over. Okay, so there's our card. Now, like I said, I'm going to do mine with the Wildlife Wonder stamp set. I just really like the stamp set, and I thought this was a great guy card. So we're going to do To a Great Guy, and like I said, I'm going to make it a birthday card. So, just got my stamps, put them on my blocks. I'll go this way. And I'm going to use, I already did a die cut with my circle, but you could use a punch or whatever you want to use for a label. And I'm going to stamp the To a Great Guy on that circle. And I'm going to stamp the birthday on the inside. Now, if you want to put another layer in here, your template shows another layer cut down to this same size, 2 1/4 by 4. But if your cardstock is light enough, you can stamp right to your card. So, whichever way you prefer, it's your card, make it your way. You know I have no real rules, right? Do it the way you want to. And then this guy, To a Great Guy, you could go over there, down here. I don't really want to hide the fish, so I put him on there on purpose, right? So I guess I'm going to cover up a little pink dude. So I'm just going to put a little dimensional. Now I'm going to put the dimensional right on my card. That way I don't have to guess. I'm just using one. And I'm going to put him right down there. Now, I hadn't planned on doing this, but I'm going to do it. Let's see. From your cardstock, your DSP, if you wanted to, you could cut out a little fishy as an embellishment. Now, I'm doing it because I have a little ink spot there, but you could do it just for fun. So I'm going to come in here and grab this Calypso Coral Fish, trim him out real quick. Just going to do a quick fussy cut. Just going to come around. Now I'm going to leave a little halo on him, because it'll all blend in with that background paper. But use your DSP, guys, as embellishments, right? We don't always get the coordinating stamp sets. I didn't buy the coordinating stamp sets for any of the DSP this year, but we did the DSP paper share, a lot of you, so I have lots of different DSP. But I'm just cutting out the images from the DSP to use it on my cards for embellishments. So, I have a little bit of ink there. I'm going to stick my fish on. Oh, he's too big. I want to stick him right there. I guess I'm going to move my little tag over. So, move him over. And then I'll just put this guy on with a glue dot. That's not too thick. A little glue dot. Come on. There we go. Put it right there. Alright guys, there you go. So I hope you enjoy your cards. And remember, send me those photos. Let me know you're using them. Let me know you're enjoying them. Alright guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you again for the next one. Happy stamping. Bye.